This question is regarding building shoulders. I think the shoulders are used so much that they can take a pounding. So they're not a muscle group that needs to be rested so much as other muscle groups, if that makes sense. So when I was younger, coming up in the ranks and weight training, I never did a direct shoulder workout until I was like 30 years old, like or close to it. I never did just shoulders because I spent years and years deadlifting, push pressing, bench pressing, upright row, power clean stuff for football training, that I had pretty decent developed shoulders without doing dumbbell side raises, dumbbell front raises, reverse flies, and machine presses and Arnold presses and stuff like that. So I did very little direct shoulder work because of my training for football. Every day I'd either bench press, power clean, high pulls, or deadlifts. And my shoulders got pretty well developed from that. So it wasn't until years later that when bodybuilding became my full-time passion and work, that I needed to directly start doing shoulder work. And like I said earlier, it's a muscle group that it is constantly being used. Whether you're doing chest or you're doing back or you're doing arms, your shoulders are always involved, so it's not like you need tons of rest. So I think the shoulders would respond very well to having multiple days. And when I say multiple days, on back day, you're going to use your rear delts a ton. You're going to use your traps a ton. Deadlifting, rear delts. Same thing as when you're doing chest. You're going to use your front delts a ton. Whether you like it or not, whether your form is perfect or not. So it wouldn't be a bad thing to make sure that you do a few extra sets. So like on back day, you could do 4 to 6 extra sets for rear delt flies, because they're already getting hit. Why not? On back day, after deadlifting, you could also add 4 to 6 sets of shrugs. Why not on chest day add 4 to 6 sets of front raises? You can either do the plate like this or dumbbells, and then add a day on its own. So you're constantly touching up on the shoulders and giving them a little extra work, which is what I think works, because like I said, the shoulders are so used to being used that similar to the calves and abs, I think they can be worked more frequently. I think they can be worked harder than other muscle groups and recover faster. So give that a shot. On back day, add a few extra sets of rear delts and shrugs. On chest day, add a few extra sets of front raises. And then you have an all-out assault day on the shoulders. So they're being hit like 3 times a week. All right, I think it'll work. I think it'll help. Good luck.
All right, this is the Boston Mass. Thanks again for watching. Now, if you're not subscribing, subscribe now. Tell all your friends to subscribe. If you haven't, do it now. All right?